Hey Gemini, how are you doing? This reading is for Gemini for the week of July the 21st to the 27th. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most amazing gems? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What's coming towards you? The Wheel of Fortune. Major Arcana for the fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo energy. What you are focused on is the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your blocked and challenged position is the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And your outcome is the Three of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, Gemini, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. When I was shuffling off camera, I got that Kelly Clarkson song, Since You've Been Gone, I Can Breathe for the first time. I'm so moving on. Yeah. Thanks to you, I get what I want. And starting, you have that King of Pentacles. And King of Pentacles is having the Midas touch. Anything you touch here, Gem, you make more beautiful or turn it to gold. It is also about generosity. Somebody also could be very generous, or this is spirit coming in, intervention, something going in your favor, luck, progression, progress, and change. And there is something about clear-cut conversation, catching your lucky break, a break free, or a breakthrough. So I like it, your aha moment. It is also a light bulb moment, claiming victory on top of victory. And there is something about a chance, a second chance coming back around to you. But do you want it? Prosperity, generous, and successful. King of Pentacles can also be somebody who has a ton of status, or it is also about wealth, health, happiness, and very abundant, beautiful energy. Very charming, charismatic, and provider, good provider. It's solid. Or you make really good money, or coming into that. Like, since you've been gone, I can breathe for the first time. I'm so moving on. Yeah, thanks to you, I'm getting what I want. I'm getting what I want. And the Three of Cups. Yeah, celebration. It is also about socialization, playing, letting loose, having fun, going out with your gal pals, going out with your buds, being invited to a barbecue. Or maybe that this is something that you're doing, splurging. And I would just watch the splurging, having a really good time, letting loose, having fun. But too much of a good thing can be too much of a good thing, even if you have deep pockets here, Gem. News worth celebrating. Joyful announcements like engagement, weddings, pregnancy, or graduation. A time of great time for gratitude. Close communities and chosen family. So there could be some kind of social invitation that's coming up, or somebody here is also very generous, picks up the bill, picks up the tab. What's coming toward you is the Wheel of Fortune, something fated and destined for you on your path, or there is some kind of lucky opportunity, some kind of growth or expansion, or an unexpected twist and change in your circumstances. What is this Wheel of Fortune? The wheel tips in your favor. That can also be some kind of travel. So maybe you are traveling to go see somebody. What is this Wheel of Fortune? And the King of Wands. Wow. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Spicy. And the King of Wands is a natural, a go-getter, an action taker, a warrior. There also could be somebody who is an inspiration or motivating or inspiring you. Motivational, inspirational, theatrical, I can never say that word, ambitious. Take a leadership role. Step into the spotlight. Public speaking. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Communicate your vision. Don't be sensitive to criticism. So this is definitely putting yourself out there. You know, King of Wands is also a natural, or you do something so naturally, it comes easy to you. Even people around you, it is also about displaying confidence, persuasion, charm. And there is something about inspiration, motivation and inspiration. What is this Ace of Swords? And it does say inspiration, communication, and adjustments. Adjustments are required. What is this Ace of Swords? You know, King of Wands can be somebody around you who is motivating and inspiring you, but I'm also getting you feel inspired by maybe a family friend or some kind of social invitation. Somebody very generous. Beautiful energy. And the Fool. Major Arcana 4, Aries. A fresh start. Trust yourself. Push your fears aside and take a leap of faith. And you know, this is about you having little to no worry, little to no baggage. You're just going to go with the flow and see what happens. And not having any kind of fixed expectations on the outcome. Because when you fixate or attach yourself to an outcome, you could be disappointed every single time. I'm also getting here that you could be cutting out one situation and having clarity around it, plus placing a boundary. There's something about catching your lucky break. This is also adventure. And there's something about a calculated risk. That luck goes in your favor. It's expansive. Knight of Wands in your blocked and challenged position. Knight of Wands could be somebody who is angry and pissed off. It is also my fire-breathing dragon. Somebody who is impatient, impulsive, flaky, fickle, hot and cold. There one day, gone the next. Peter Pan syndrome. Not so dependable, not so reliable. Because it says confident, passion, and adventurous. I'm also getting something about freedom, like wanting more flexibility and freedom, possibly in work and career. Maybe there is something about a graduation, or you have completed some kind of course and now you can actually promote yourself. I'm also about this platform. Like, don't be afraid of criticism, because people are going to criticize you whether you're doing bad or good. So you might as well just be doing good for yourself. And, you know, Knight of Wands can also be rage. Or somebody here was inconsistent. What is this Knight of Wands? Yeah, since you've been gone, I can breathe for the first time. And the 10 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You could have been dealing with a Sag here, Gem. But that 10 of Wands is somebody who could be a heavily one-sided situation. It says working too hard or too many hours, the need to balance in life. Let others help you, health problems due to stress. This is some kind of heavy burden or one-sided situation kind of being lifted off your shoulders. And if somebody was cocky, arrogant, boastful, or I'm also getting like fire-breathing dragon, like this person went 1 to 10 on the gauge. Yeah, the World card could be somebody at a distance, or this is about you getting closure and completion, like tying up loose ends where loose ends need to be tied up. A brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishments and spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself. Yeah. And I don't feel like we give ourselves enough pat on the back for a job well done. So really marinate in it, milk it. 3 swords, your outcome, sorrow, forgiveness, and healing. You know, there also could be some kind of break free or a breakup in some kind of circumstance situation, but there's also some kind of breakthrough and a new start. Trust yourself, put your fears aside, and take a leap of faith. Yeah, because 2 10s reduced back into a 1. So you have like 1 1 1. This is all new. What is this 3 of Swords? It's okay to cry. You can have your big old ugly cry if there's a falling out in a situation, but then get back on your horse. And the Star. Wow. Major Arcana 4, Aquarius. And the Star card is about hope, faith, renewal, optimism, peace. Have faith. Have faith. The future is bright. Dreams come true. Positive changes that bring an ending to challenging times. Yeah. Since you've been gone, I can breathe for the first time. This is also vulnerability and authenticity. Being vulnerable enough to say something isn't working. And the light at the end of the tunnel. This is also you are being guided. This is also divine guidance and the vulnerability. So if you're sensitive to criticism, some of you won't take the action. You won't take the risk. And for some of you, this goes really well for you if you just say it like it is, put yourself on a platform, or go after what it is that you want. What is this King of Pentacles and 3 of Cups? Yeah, good news. We're celebrating progress, luck, and change. Somebody taking on a new role. This could be a new job role. Could come through socialization or word of mouth, like through family channels, or somebody in your social group. This person also has a ton of status or makes good money. Very generous. And the 4 of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay, well, the 4 of Cups is about emotionally detached from a person, place, or a situation. So I feel like you're keeping your social circle small at this time and close family and community. And I get that. But that you do have a boohoo Eeyore around you. This person could also be a Debbie Downer, a negative Nancy. The milk has expired, the milk has curdled. So it means you've overgave or overextended in some kind of circumstance or situation. Could be a Cancer mother. But it says, failing to recognize a magical opportunity, missing the point. The distractions of daily life, discontentment or boredom, lost in your own world, wake up. There also could be somebody who is allowing their life to ramble aimlessly and they're feeling a little bit sorry for themselves. Or there is something about watch the overindulging, overdoing it, over boozing, consumption, because you might feel a little bit, why did I do that? But this is also distraction. So people distracting you, or like I said, if people are criticizing you, this is getting to your head. Don't let it get to your head. And if you're bored or discontent or disappointment or dissatisfied in any area of your life, that's your soul desiring more. So put yourself out of your comfort zone. This is my complainer, somebody picky and constantly complains or is picking you apart. And what is that? The Death card. Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. Release. Endings that lead to new beginnings. The need to release situations or people that hold you back. Spiritual transformation. And I'm also getting something about put your phone on airplane mode, be in the moment. Because I feel like this could be something that a person messages you, or there is something that's distracting you or trying to distract you from what you're creating. And you're like, I can breathe for the first time. Like, see how your hands are up? This is purity and purification, change, transition, transformation. Change is very uncomfortable because you're going into some kind of new territory, even a new land. Endings that bring new beginnings, releasing a person, place, or a situation, and you feel free. Could also be a Sagittarius, possibly even an Aries, because Sag is on the Wheel of Fortune, or it's you expanding. And the 2 of Pentacles, yeah. So there's one situation here and there's one situation here. You know, the Fool card could be fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So that might be a pattern. Ace of Swords is when you have that clarity, you have that inspiration, communicating your words clearly. And Two of Pentacles is pros and cons to what avenue should I go down. Pros and cons to a situation, or all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. So make sure you make pockets and windows in your agenda so that you can play and let loose and have fun. Working too hard or multiple jobs, the need to bring balance and fun into your life, juggling multiple priorities, balancing the budget. I'm also getting if you have confusion or mixed feelings, this is high emotions as well. Take a step back because this is a calculated risk. So take a step back and get the clarity, or this is like claiming victory and cutting out any kind of deceptive behavior, or whether this is your own or those around you. Seven of Pentacles. Reassess your investments. What is this fire-breathing dragon, or somebody who is passionate, persuasive? Maybe it was a fling, some kind of heavy fling, fly by day. What is this? And the Three of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, so you have the Three of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Three of Wands. This situation is not coming with you. Seven of Wands is somebody who is very combative. It is also about you standing up for what you believe in, drawing a line in the sand and say, nope, enough is enough. This stops here. One or two things is a priority to you. The rest is one big dish dash darn obligation. And it says, challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. Pick and choose your battles wisely, because not everybody's worth your time of day. It's just not. And see, this Three of Wands is about progress and expansion and growth. This is also somebody who has a high expectation on how you should think, act, and feel. And it says planning for the long term, but this didn't pan out the way that you wanted to, or somebody around you. Abundance from past choices, pride in the success of your labors. Be patient as you decide what's next. This is also a need for you to get out of your comfort zone. So getting on a ship, plane, train, automobile. But I'm also getting, if you had somebody around you who had like a high expectation, this was a burden. Like this was frustrating for you. Something about impulsive or fickle, like flaky. Seven of Wands, again, Sag energy. And this person could be brushing something off, or maybe you're pushing something off, pushing something back, but it's like release it, end it. What is this Three of Swords and Star? Healing. Healing from heartbreak, healing from sadness, overcoming it. You know, you can have your big old ugly cry, absolutely. But there's dreams come true. Positive changes that bring an end to challenging times. The light at the end of the tunnel. Go towards the light. Or actually of what's nurturing your soul. What feels good. What is uplifting to you. And the Ace of Wands. Wow. You are definitely on the new. And, you know, the Ace of Wands is a new beginning, new opportunity, new possibility. An amazing opportunity. Be bold, courageous, and optimistic. Now is the time to take action. Do what you are passionate about. And don't be afraid or shy to be vulnerable, because the Star is about being in the spotlight. And hope. Something that it's destined and fated, or this is where you're being guided to go. And that Ace of Wands is also empowering oneself, having confidence, being brave, inspiration. Shine your light for other people. Shining your light. You're a beacon of light for others. So a lot of ones, say 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And then you have 333. Synchronistic numbers, go ahead, Google them, find out their meanings if you are interested. Abundance, faith, optimism, excitement, and breakthrough. This could be a partnership, a business partnership. Yeah, something isn't coming with you for the long haul. Guardian angel white, another 3. Protection, clarity, spirituality, and wisdom. Sandoff turquoise, love it. And it says peace, betrayal, lack, forgiveness, greed, abundance, chaos, gain, healing, loss, questions, pain, answers, charity, forgiveness, seeking, freedom, and healing. Wow. And I just go back to the song, right? Since you've been gone, I can breathe for the first time. I'm so moving on. Yeah. Thanks to you. Thanks to you, I get what I want. Since you've been gone. A burden lifted off your shoulders. But it also brings a lot of healing. And confidence. Like regaining your confidence. Younger than you. Somebody could be younger than you. Exaggerated features. So this could be like a makeup artist, or there could be something about you exaggerating, like exaggerated features. I'm getting something about drag as well, or maybe this was a drama queen. Woman. Or maybe this person was exaggerating something, you know, making a big deal out of something that was nothing, like making a mountain out of a molehill. Black clothing. Who doesn't live in black? I like can't wait to get my black spandex on. What are you going to wear? Jeans and a black shirt. And someone who wears black clothing might have white, gray hair. Maybe that's you. And somebody who's Asian. Brunette. So somebody, okay, so could be a younger brunette. This person exaggerates situations maybe. Could be a sibling, brother, whatever. It is a woman. Or maybe that you're the woman with black clothing. And there is a white, gray hair and then Asian. And then somebody who's skinny. European. Maybe that this is a change that you need. Maybe you're traveling. Maybe you're going to Europe. Maybe that this is a tour. Because see how this person looks like a kind of a DJ? Inkpot, problems to be resolved. How do you solve a problem to any kind of equation? Taking action. And finding a solution and conclusion to a problem, not by talking about the problem or complaining about the problem. I'm also getting somebody's complaining in your friend circle. Or something about dating. Arcway, new opportunities, possibilities, and pathways opening up. Skull, hidden secrets can harm you. Wishbone, a wish is granted. shield. You need to defend yourself. You're getting what you want. Luck's going in your favor, but there is something about, I get what I want since you've been gone. Crib, birth or conception of a child and or enterprise. Beautiful. Yeah, you're the DJ. And woman, dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion and or hair. And mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. So someone here, donkey maybe around you, or they're kind of pissed off. I don't know if this person could be pissed off at you, or maybe you're pissing this person off because there's something expanding in your life here, Gem, and not for them. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Gemini, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.